Ancient tribes blanket stitch altars and tapestries. What I mean by this is we've all got ancient tribes attached to our DNA, and that is a minefield, and a lot of people don't consider it with all kinds of ailments and issues that come out of life. So this one's quite an interesting one because we all have genealogy. Somewhere in our DNA we've had tribal relationships. So I'm native Kiwi, I have Māori in me, so therefore I'm a native tribe to New Zealand. But I'm also, in my genealogy, a native tribe back into Israel. I'm a native Irish as well, and I'm a native Anglo-Saxon. So what happens in your DNA, your native tribes, no matter where you come from on this planet, we are all knitted into a global tapestry. But the key to this is about understanding when you're woven into a tapestry, whose tapestry have you woven yourself into? So when we have sexual relationships, we weave ourselves into every single DNA that person's ever been intimate with. So the ancient tribal one, ethics and exchange in that intimacy relationship gets quite complicated for some people. What the ancient tribes and the blanket stitch means is that you get knitted into a tribal tapestry of the soul that can cause a lot of grief, because you wonder why 3 kids out of one family are fine and the other one is just wayward broken. So that comes back to the tribal councils. So in the supernatural there are tribal councils that sit over family lines or over people groups, and they also sit over businesses, entertainment, they sit over all sorts of things. The altars are actually false altars in the atmosphere in the supernatural world that have been built, and these altars can carry things like your DNA documents, a strand of hair, a wedding ring, an engagement ring, mortgage papers, anything that's been missing or destroyed in your life and you can't seem to get it back, it will be sitting on an altar. And then that is also added into the tapestries. So this one is, once again, like all the trading keys, is a loosening the rusty bolts. It's a research opportunity, and if this is one of the things that is causing you grief, you will feel a shift in your spirit, you will feel a shift in your soul, and some people will say to you, what have you done? You look so different. So it has an impact. So welcome.